Alright, so there's never enough lights around my place. Go to do a quick job, the vehicle, or run out to run an errand or something. Just get caught out in the dark trying to finish any project, and you need your hands, so headlamp comes in handy. So you go on shopping for something cheap that you don't mind beating up but actually works. And I've had this light for about 4 months and these lights for about 2. This was a twin pack for $9 on Amazon, and I've been pretty impressed with these. Supposedly the specs on this is 300 lumens, and it just takes one AA. You can use a 14500 rechargeable lithium battery if you want, which is really handy. But it has the zoom, and it has 3 modes: the flash, steady on bright, and steady on dim if you're trying to save battery if you get stuck out somewhere. They've got these glow-in-the-dark rubber bands. Not sure that's a real great asset, but they're there. We'll make sure we got good hot battery in there, which just replaces just like that, and we'll test that out in the dark and show you what that looks like. First, show you this guy. This one, I've had 2 of these very similar. The first one I had, here it is. I actually liked this one better. It's a Fink. I'll have to see if they still make these and or have them on Amazon. I'll put a link to this one too. But I dropped this one about 3 times doing different work on the vehicles and working around the house and stuff. And the back, it's all made out of plastic, and it finally broke off. I tried gluing it and whatnot. So now the back is gone, but I still use it as a pocket light. Just stick this thing in my pocket and it still works pretty good. It has the modes that you can go through. Actually has 3 different brightnesses depending on how much battery life you want, and then it has the red flash or steady on. But I was really impressed with this light and how bright it is. This one, its replacement, I thought I was getting something very similar. It's a little cheaper. This one runs $13. It works about the same, but instead of having the 2 buttons to go between the solid light and the 2 red ones, it just has one to cycle through all of them. It's very bright, but you have to cycle through in order to turn it off. Unlike this one, you turn it on and you use it for a little while. One more push of the button, it turns off. You don't have to cycle through. This one, you're forced to cycle through. But it's still very bright, and has bright mode, dim, red, and red flash. This one is bragging 110 lumens, and it says the bulb will last for 100,000 hours. That's probably if it's on the dim setting, my guess. So let's go out and see how if we can catch how bright these are on the camera. Go ahead and get new batteries in all of them. Make sure we're giving them a fair shake. Can't say I really like the looks of the band on this one, but hey, you can't see it when it's on your head. That's how the battery pack opens on that one. Just put fresh batteries in that one. Little rubber band around the seal there to keep the moisture out. Okay, let's go take a look. Okay, I'm gonna step out here on the deck where we can have a close-up shot of how much light we got. Testing out the house bell first. Here's the bright flood, here's the dim flood, and bright strobe. So we're gonna go flood and spot. Now I hear something over here, so let's see if we can zero in on what's making that noise with the spotlight here. Yep, there he is. There she is. Can't tell see any nubs or not. So yeah, that's a whitetail, so kind of gauge by the size and distance on the camera maybe, I don't know. This thing works as a pretty good spot. Open it back up slowly. Okay, so that is it's this guy. And we'll show the think missing the back plate. So there is no zoom, so that's what you get. It's kind of a spot and flood at the same time. There's kind of a mixture lens on it. And there's dim, dimmer, SOS, and that's all that you get. White light, and then there's the red and red flash. Okay, let's see if we can spot the deer with this guy, which is claiming almost 200 less lumens than the other light. Look at that. I can see him. I would say this light is as bright, it just doesn't have as good a focus beam on it. Okay, there's that one. Now for the $13 no-namer headlamp. We've got bright, dim, red, and red flash. Let's see if we can spot that, if the deer's still there. So you can tell this is way more of a flood than that other one. The light is just kind of dispersed. I can't really make out a whole lot. There's a second deer coming. Okay, so now let's have a light battle. So we got the no-namer headlamp. Got the no-namer headlamp. It's got the band and the think. So the no-namer's on right now, and there's the think. Quite a bit better spotlight on him. Totally drowns out the no-namer. No-namer's still bright, but not as bright as this one. That other one. Deer eyes down there. Oh, she just laid down. Okay, and so we're gonna phase no-namer out, clicking all 5 times to turn it off, and gonna turn on the house bull here. So it's on flood, and here he is on the spot. You can kind of tell the spot is brighter, but if I open it up to the same circle pattern as the Think headlamp, about the same size circle, if I open it up, same size circle there, the Think is still brighter. So this little guy is very impressive. He's my favorite. Of course, you can't always have a band strapped to you all the time. So, for one that clips on your belt and has a variable focus, these little guys are pretty cool. All around brightness for a headlamp, this guy is really impressive. Okay, I dug up some specs on that Think for you. It is claiming 160 lumens, 120 hours of illumination, and it's running $45.95 on Amazon right now. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or if it helped you out, don't forget to click like and subscribe. I'll have the links down below.